Pokemon Sword and Shield have bad graphics. But wait, you're acting like a graphics whore again. Well, there's a difference between having a graphics whore look chunky and look unfinished, chunky, and bad, and having your graphics look smooth and great. I'm gonna use Breath of the Wild again. Let's look at Breath of the Wild and Smash Ultimate's graphics in Mario Odyssey. Those games all look like they are the next step of Mario, Zelda, and Smash Bros. What does Pokemon Sword and Shield look like? It literally looks like the 3DS games, they're slowly upgraded to look HD. That's what they look like. They look like N64 and GameCube graphics. Even the Wii game looks better than this game. And even Pokemon Tournament looks better than this. Let's look at Pokemon Tournament graphics. If you want real next gen Pokemon series, let's look at this game's graphics. This game has much better. A Wii U game has better graphics than Pokemon Sword and Shield. A Wii U game. This is what next gen Pokemon actually looks like. Should actually look like. If they actually did make new textures. Maybe you could use the excuse if Pokemon did look like this. But they don't. They look like this. Even Let's Go looks better, and the graphics are so bad it makes Let's Go looks better. And Let's Go was cheap. It was made cheaply, and Gen 8 and Pokemon Gen 8 or Sword and Shield has these choppy textures like on certain Pokemon, and what's the cost of kind of Pokédex for such a crappy feature like Dynamax? What's the point? Does anybody really will anybody really care about Dynamax in 5 years? Let's look at this. This is Breath of the Wild. It looks next gen. The tree looks next gen. I know people are getting tired of seeing the tree comparison, and this is Sword and Shield. This looks like next gen, and this doesn't. That's the difference, okay? Of course, the drones will still continue to defend this game and say, "Oh," and use the same two excuses they use every single time. When you look at the Breath of the Wild was developed in 4 years, and the game looks literally perfect, and next gen, it looks like a next gen Zelda game. Even if they did give a Zelda art style does not matter, okay? You can use if you use the art style as an excuse, then apparently two games are similar art styles. Pokemon has bad graphics, and Zelda has good graphics. Okay, it's like trying and Pokemon Sword and Shield have bad graphics. They do. The graphics don't look like a next gen game. They reuse textures, like you can still see the black line on Pikachu from Sun and Moon. You can still see it. So it doesn't look like the Pokemon are actually there. The next gen Pokemon should will if they really want to improve Pokemon's graphics, they should make Pokemon like this. Okay? Then you can use the excuse not to put a National Dex. They can actually fully animate. No, they don't fully animate. They reuse the 3DS textures and they use it and they say, "Oh, we don't have enough time and money to make textures." Even though they had 3 years to make this game. 3 freaking years to make this game. 3 years, okay? I'm not a game designer, okay? But I think 3 years is a long enough time to make a game. Just remember, Iwata made another region and set in a week. And you're telling me that they can't make a Pokemon game that works next gen in 3 years. If Iwata was able to program an entire region in a week. Okay? Before the game came out, Pokemon Gold and Silver, the first games, on the freaking Game Boy. I think of Let's Go in terms of like graphical quality. Yes, the individual textures are sometimes actually much more better seen, but Let's Go actually looks more like a next-gen game and less like a 3DS game. It looks more like what a next-gen Pokemon would look like. It doesn't look like they just took the 3DS graphics and improved it. Okay, Let's Go, you can't see the lines at all, the black line at all. But Gen 8, you can still see the freaking black line. Sun and Moon, this Sun and Moon actually looks. The games look exactly the same, okay? The tree looks just absolutely awful in this song. The graphics for Sword and Shield are bad. Let's look at Smash Ultimate. Okay, let's compare it to other games that had actual graphical leaps. Let's look at a picture of Smash Ultimate. Let's look at a screenshot of Smash Ultimate. Okay, for example, Smash Ultimate. We'll look at Smash Ultimate and look at Smash Wii U. You can definitely see the improvement in graphics, okay? You can definitely see the improvement in graphics from here to here and here, okay? Pokemon Let's Go, you can't see a notable improvement. You can see a barely an improvement in graphics between Sun and Moon, and that's the problem. Sun and Moon have the same graphical. It's like they just poured the 3DS graphics and put it on the Switch, okay? Like, oh, but the game is going to look like they're not going to look. Oh, but Smash Bros. Look like the same exact way where it looked when it was announced. Okay, Smash Bros. Did. There are some changes, but now look at some GameCube games. Some GameCube games still have good graphics to this day. Like if you really compare them to like graphics that age well, look at Smash Melee. There's not a good screenshot, but it was a good screenshot of Smash Melee. Look at Smash Ball. Okay, Smash Ball, that's a Wii game. It still looks better than Sword and Shield. It still looks better than Sword and Shield. Okay, the tree textures, people are comparing it to N64. N64 graphics, okay? We're talking about N64 graphics here. The GameCube has better graphics. GameCube games have better graphics than Sword and Shield. Look at this and look at Melee. Okay, Sword and Shield's graphics. Look at this screenshot here. Look at Melee. Melee actually, it looks. I know we're comparing two different art styles here, but Melee actually I think has better graphics than Sword and Shield. Okay? But we compare it to Smash Ultimate. It's not a contest. Smash Ultimate looks better. Look at Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey. Okay, which game looks next gen to you? Mario Odyssey or Sword and Shield? Well, Mario Odyssey looks next gen, and Sword and Shield. This actually is pretty good. This actually is a pretty decent one. But if you look at this map or green screenshot right here, Mario Odyssey looks leaps and bounds better than Sword and Shield. Melee, even by that comparison, looks better than this. And Sword and Shield has bad graphics. Okay, I'm not saying this here. Sword and Shield has bad graphics. I compare it to several other Switch games. I mean, let's compare it to a third-party game, Doom for Switch. I know the games don't have. Oh no, Doom is not a good example to compare it to. That's a realistic cooking game. Well, is there any what other games? Oh, I'm gonna look up Hyperdimension Neptunia, the game I was comparing it to earlier. I decided to woke up the game. The first one was called like Virtual Forest. Okay, so we have Neptunia, a PS or like a PS4, PS3 game. I think it's like the PS Vita version. The PS Vita version is a pretty well known version of the game. Okay, I need that. Okay, so the game I bought was Rebirth 1 or Rebirth. Okay, so you look at this screenshot here. It looks better than Sword and Shield. Okay, look at Sword and Shield, and it looks better than Sword. A freaking PS, a game that was meant to be on like a game that was not like a cheap game. It was like a $5 game I got. This game looks better than Sword and Shield. They put more effort into the textures in this game than Sword and Shield. This game has the same. The characters are animated better than Sword and Shield. Okay, you don't have all these choppy lines all over the place that makes the textures look bad. Okay, the textures are not polished. Okay, let's look at the Ringo animation versus a fan animation someone made. Okay, in 24 hours, the fan animation works better. Sword and Shield. Look at this. Well, it's compared to the tree. You don't see the tree doesn't look that choppy compared to Sword and Shield. It's not. It probably has become a meme at this point. This tree. This is like a PS3 game. So Sword and Shield looks worse than a PS3 game by this comparison. This is Sword and Shield, and this is Hyperdimension Neptunia. A game that was even work on the PS Vita, which I think the PS Vita is more powerful than the 3DS. Not as powerful as the Switch. I think the PSV is in between the 3DS and the Switch, but a PS Vita game. This is like the PS. This is the Steam game, but the game was on the PS Vita as well. And the PS3 version actually looks not that great, but the tree and Hyperdimension Neptunia looks better than Sword and Shield. Or you want to keep going? Let's just look at Persona 5's graphics. Persona 5, because the game was ported on PS3. PS3 graphics. Persona 5. Because the game, for some reason, was put on the PS3. This looks better. I don't know if this is PSP version. This is the PS3 graphics. You gotta wait for it to load. It looks better than Sword and Shield. So, GameCube games are beating Sword. Have better graphics than Sword and Shield. So, that's basically it. Sword and Shield has just bad graphics. Zelda is basically like too much of an unfair comparison. Even like a PS Vita games and GameCube games have better looking trees and graphics than Pokemon Sword and Shield. I actually kind of worry for this game. I'm not excited for it. Not many people are. Pokemon fanboys are buying it up as much as possible, but those are the only people who are really going to buy it. Probably still gonna sell well because the people are going to buy it anyways, despite them hating the game. And that's why the Game Freak will never listen to their fans. It'll be different if they actually made new textures, but they're the same textures as the 3DS game. Okay, all they did was remove the lines and update the textures, which takes like a few hours at most to HD to render a text to the HD. Modders do this all the time. That's how textures get into Gmod from games. Okay, it only takes like a few hours to get it to update a texture in HD. A few hours. Of course, that's if I'm making the texture move or not and removing all glitches, which will probably take a few more hours. And this is a team of like 20 to 30 people probably working on these textures, and the textures look the same. That's the same textures, and you're telling me you can't do the same for all the Pokemon, okay? And And that's basically it. Pokemon Sword and Shield has bad graphics. Goodbye.